Good morning, children. Welcome back to English class. In this class, we are going to learn the grammar topic Axillaries and Modals. Verbs can be classified into two different types. They are main verbs and axillary verbs. Axillary verbs are divided into two categories. They are primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. There are 11 primary auxiliaries, 13 modal auxiliaries. Among the 13 modal verbs, 4 verbs are called semi or quasi modals. Verbs are words that express action or state of being. There are three types of verbs: action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. Action verbs are words that express action, for example, give, eat, walk, etc., or position, for example, have, own, etc. Action verbs can be either transitive or intransitive. Linking verb describes the subject by connecting it to subject complements. Helping verbs or modal auxiliaries express the attitude of the speaker or the writer. They express possibility, certainty, and obligation. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. They help the main verb. There are 24 auxiliary verbs, 11 primary auxiliaries, 9 modal auxiliaries, and 4 semi-modals are used as anomalous finites. Let's see the primary auxiliaries. Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, do, does, and did are called primary auxiliaries. Am, is, are, have, has, do, does use in present tense. Was, were, did, had use in past tense. Primary auxiliary verbs. Be verbs. Am, is, are, was, and were are used either in a progressive form or passive form. For example, Ramu is eating. This is progressive form. Deepa is selected for the finals. This is passive form. Be is used in commands. Example, be careful, be clean and regular. Have, has, and had are used in perfect tenses. For example, they have finished their work. He has completed his homework. She had visited Delhi. Do, does, and did are used to show emphasis. All primary auxiliaries can be used as principal verbs also. For example, he is a singer. Ravi has the influence. He did the preparations. Here, is, has, and did are acting as principal verbs. Next one, modal auxiliaries. There are 9 modal auxiliaries. They are can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, and must. Then we are going to see the usage of these modal auxiliaries. Can is used to express ability, permission, request, possibility, and offer. Could is the past tense of can. It is used to express ability, permission, formal request, and possibility. For example, I can speak English. You can start now. Can you wait a moment, please? The stadium can be emptied in 5 minutes. I can lend you my pen. I could speak English. You could go now. Could you please come on to the days? The flying object could not be a bird. Next one is shall and should. Shall is used to express the future when the subject is I or we. Shall is used to express futurity, intention, suggestion, a threat or caution, Then should is used to express obligation, advice, and necessity. For example, I shall meet my friend tomorrow. You shall have a gift. Shall I carry your bag? You shall be inquired. You should switch off the lights when you leave the classroom. You should drive carefully on the highway. You should not write on the wall. Next one is will or would. Will is used to express futurity, request, prediction, and promise. For example, he will pass the exam. Will you please shut the door? I think it will rain on Friday. I will surely accompany you. Would is used to express wish, request, preference, improbable condition, and habitual action in the past. For example, I wish you would tell me the truth. Would you shut the door, please? I would rather write than dictate. If I were rich, I would start an orphanage. They would swim in the river in the village. Next one is may and might. May is used to express wish, possibility, permission, and purpose. For example, I may become a doctor. It may rain today. May I come in? When do yoga so that we may be healthy. We do yoga so that we may be healthy. Might is used to express reproach, possibility, and suggestion. For example, you might have informed the police. It might rain today. You might learn first aid. Next one is must. Must is used to express necessity, duty, detection, probability, and prohibition. For example, I must go to the market today. You must be punctual. It must be a planned robbery. The man who came must be a stranger. You must not criticize. Have you understood, children? Next one is quasi or semi modals. Ought to, used to, need, and there are semi modals. Ought to and used to are always anonymous, while need and there can be used as auxiliaries as well as principal verbs. Ought to is used to express duty or moral obligation, necessity, advice. For example, you ought to come in uniform. We ought to paint the house. You ought to participate in group discussions to improve your communication skill. Used to is express past habits. For example, my grandfather used to walk for long hours when he was young. Next one is need and dare. Need is used to express necessity and moral obligation. For example, I need to buy a packet of milk. We need to keep our environment clean. Next one is dare. Dare is used to express boldness and challenge. For example, I dare not go out in the dark. How dare you enter my room? Children, go through the grammar rules and do these exercises on your own. I hope you have understood this grammar topic, auxiliaries and modals. Thank you.